What is something so small, yet so infuriating? That piece of popcorn shrapnel between your teeth at the movie theater. Splinters. When you're halfway down the comments on a post and you accidentally hit something and it sends you back to the top. I just collapse the threads as I go. Ticks. Freaking ticks. They're absolutely disgusting and they're so dangerous too. They can transmit diseases. Mosquitoes. Fuck mosquitoes. The seam of the sock rubbing your pinky toe. Paper cuts. If you put lip balm on your paper cuts, it stops stinging almost instantly. Works for me at least. When you're like 30 feet away and someone sees you and insists on holding the door for you, then you have to freaking speed up and act all grateful, because however would you manage to get inside the building without them? Edit. That's not what you meant by small, was it? Sticky tags that rip when you try to peel them off. And under this section, any basic items stored in cardboard, e.g., cereal, sealed so strongly that the cardboard rips before the two pieces come apart. My 2-year-old. You mean your 24-month-old spawn of Satan and destroyer of all good things in your life. That ends around year 8. And comes again around 11. Lice, please. Even bedbugs. As someone who has to deal with them, monsieur. Yes. I fucking hate them, and we aren't financially stable enough to get rid of them. I felt embarrassed when we got them. Once I realized my couple of friends had them. For a while, I presume, since they saw my bites and almost immediately recognized them. I didn't feel as bad. But they ruin your confidence because you think you're dirty and you don't want to talk to people in fear of spreading them, or the people noticing and criticizing you or how you live because of it. Pimples. They come a day before any special event. At toll of midnight, my head rears. Your event passes, and I disappear. We'll meet again. Don't you fear. At every time and place held dear. My dick erect. It stands up tall. Whenever I am in the mall. Victoria's Secret. What could it be? It gets me so hard when I see those sexy posters in lingerie. I hear someone I know yell, "Hey!" Quote, "Oh God. Oh fuck. It's Samantha Hall. She's seen my dick hard in the mall." Is this from something? Nope, I made it up. Canker sores. As a chronic canker sore sufferer, I am genuinely upset that they are a mystery. My doctor friends say no one definitively knows what causes them. Only possible triggers like trauma, SLS toothpastes, genetic, immune issues, stress, etc. And apparently not much research has been done about them, monsieur. It blows my mind because they are so insanely painful. At least mine are. Whenever I get a canker, I'm pretty much out of the eating, drinking, speaking game for 2 weeks. And there's zero cure. Hair in clothes after haircut. Flies. A few grains of sand in your shoes. Or a few grains of sand in your food when you're eating on the beach. A hangnail. I came here to say this, but especially the ones you try to rip off and they end up peeling, and it feels like somebody took a hook and dragged it through your skin. When there's something in your eye, but it doesn't hurt, you can just feel it in there. Drives me fucking mad. Something pulling my earbuds out. Kids. I would, without question, die for my daughter. I love that kid more than life itself. But sometimes, yes, my head feels like exploding because I may as well be talking to a brick wall when I ask her to do something. Just pick up your clothes. Kid. This does not need to be a fight. That's lecture number 1. Pick your battles. Some things just need to be done. And if they need doing, do them, monsieur. Don't argue over the little stuff. Save it for when it matters and can make a difference. I'm aware, but cleaning up after herself is a battle I choose. Picking battles is essential, but it doesn't automatically mean kids are going to be happy with things they absolutely have to do. Lol. I'm sorry. I meant, that's the first lecture I give my kids. They are absolutely going to clean up after themselves. Because it's a job that needs doing. I.e., don't argue, you little monsters. I'm trying to teach you to not be a dick when you grow up. The walking sock. When your sock slides down your foot in your shoe. especially on a long walk or hike. I fucking hate that. Someone telling me to do something that I was just going to do. Bedbugs. Nothing else comes close to these monstrosities. You will never know until you have the monsieur, and once you do, you won't remember what life was like before the monsieur. So like kids. But worse. There's almost nothing worse than being afraid to go sleep. Being told to calm down. Oh yes. I tend to get animated even when I'm not angry. And when someone said that to me, or even worse, gestured to me to calm down. Oh boy, I wasn't mad before, but sure as shit I am now. A torn cuticle. It catches on everything and yet is almost invisible. Accidentally stepping in water while wearing socks. Bug bites between joints or in odd places. Putting thread through the eye of a needle. My mom always licked the end of the thread before putting it through the needle. IDK if it actually helps, but she said it makes it easier. It helps. A hair stuck to your tongue. An eyelash under your contact lens. It's like Satan's fingernail is scratching your eyeball. Those little plastic things that hold tags on. You yank them out, but sometimes a tiny piece remains stuck in your jeans or whatever. You move just right and that tiny prick stabs you. Then you go looking for it, and because they're fucking clear you can't find it? Exactly. Why would they make them clear? It's so annoying to deal with. Probably cheaper than colored ones to make. Fiberglass in insulation. Jesus, that shit sticks around for a while. That shiny, sharp yellow piece of popcorn skin that gets wedged between your back teeth and slices deeper into your gum with each attempt to remove it. People that chew with their mouth open. My chance to my crush. Sand. It's coarse and irritating, and it gets everywhere. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. Merchandise in a store that has no price. Every item on the shelf and 2 or 3 shelves above and below have prices, but the one item you like doesn't have a price anywhere. Water dripping down your arms when you're washing your face. Waking up 1 minute before your alarm goes off. Maybe you don't need an alarm. It only happens once or twice a month. Basically just your circadian rhythm's way of mocking you. People eating with their mouth open. This is not small. This is enormously infuriating. This is a major pet peeve of mine. Stepping on a Lego block. That's not small at all. That's a major injury. But the Lego block itself is small. When a piece of skin to the side of your thumbnail starts to peel off. Crumbs in the bed. An apostrophe used incorrectly. That's the worst. People who are late. As the seconds of my life tick away. I wish I could extract them from yours as I wait and wait for your inconsiderate ass. Ants. IDK where they come from. All I know that when I take a nap, they just throw a party on my neck. Chihuahuas. Tarantula hair, the main ingredient in itch powder until recently. Also fiberglass. Same reason. What? Tarantula hair is used in itch powder? WTF. Imagine being the guy who had to shave them all. Is there a job for shaving tarantulas? Hold still, buddy. I'm trying to shave your little tarantula balls. I hate this entire thread. Cockroaches. Came to find this answer. Tiny and pure filth that they spread over everything. My girlfriend leaving used tissues all over the house. In the cushions of her chair. Between our mattress and bed frame. Behind the toilet. Literally inches from a toilet in a trash can. On the coffee table. On the kitchen counters, etc. I found them almost everywhere in our house and have asked her politely to just throw them away when she's done. Even offered for her to give them to me when she's done and I would throw them away. But no. There's another dirty, snot-covered tissue, crumpled up and wedged in between my center console and the passenger seat of my car. Shit infuriates me, but I love her irrevocably and realize it's not really that big a deal. I have a person like this. It's gross and it's awful when they don't check their pockets and put tissue through the laundry. When the pull to open, perforated line isn't right and leaves you with nothing to open the resealable edge or tears off so little that you need to use scissors anyway. The coronavirus. Not sure if you literally meant small, but I find the coronavirus extremely infuriating. Being stuck in my home is the worst, especially because my family is so annoying. People sitting around on the equipment at the gym that you want to use, just staring at their phone. Corneal abrasion. So painful. Sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. A mouth without a filter. Mosquito. I have a kitchen garbage can that slides into this sliding rail under the sink. It is just ever so slightly rectangular, though the sides are clearly marked, such that you can fit it in the wrong way, and it gets jammed. Takes maybe 5 to 10 seconds to get it unstuck when it's in there wrong. But that's the way my spouse puts it in every single time. Put a sign on the outside, side, or permanent marker when I tell people to have a good day and they don't respond. A dripping faucet within earshot. Cold sore. Every fucking time I have plans, I get them if I am heavily stressed. Ironically, just making plans stresses me the fuck out. Or if I get even a mild sunburn, or from just about any insult to my immune system, they're the bane of my existence. Several years ago, I was put on acyclovir to lessen the frequency of them. I'm down to about 2 to 3 a year now. But damn, makes me feel like a leper for 2 weeks waiting for them to heal. And during that time it's hard to eat, smile, etc., and up-close personal contact is a total no-no. I get them in my nose at least once a year, but rarely on my face. I've been writing my dissertation, so I've been so stressed, and to add to that, over the weekend a big disgusting cold sore developed on my mouth. First one in 3 years. Oh no, that's so aggravating. I'm sorry. I know exactly how you feel. Ants on my goddamn counter. Babies. Loud, messy, annoying, and frustrating. I hated my son as a baby, but he'd love him as he grew and developed a personality. And now, to this day, I still hate babies, especially other people's babies. I went as far to have a vasectomy to ensure I don't produce any more babies. That's why babies are cute, so you don't kill them when they're being, like babies. Everyone's gotten to the point where they want to grab a pillow or see how far they could punt a baby, but you look at them and that cuteness sends signals to your brain. You put down the pillow or put your cleats back in the closet. That pheromones and evolution has done its very best to protect the babies of the species. That's the reason some folks choose to have more than one. They forget how annoying, and remember the cute. Not me. Man, I got a job as a professional baby punter some 10 years ago and I've been kicking the little shits all the way into next week for a whole decade now. Hey man, if it pays the bills, I ain't judging. Somebody's gotta punt those wild babies or they'll be in people's trash and blocking traffic. I'm only talking about non-professional baby punters punting domesticated babies. Yeah, that's a big no-no in the business. When you're walking and someone steps on your ankle. Even worse when your shoe comes off. This is one of the most annoying. One time in 6th grade, someone did that and my shoe came off, so I stepped out of the line. We were going to some place that I don't remember. To fix it, I fixed my shoe and then looked back up and my class was gone. I think I had to go to the main office to find out where they went. COVID. Canker sores. Clitoris, since nobody can seem to find mine. I've never had sex, but it seriously can't be that hard to find, can it? My daughter chewing with her mouth open. That's what spanking was invented for. Trump's tiny hands. Trump ~s tiny hands ~. Chewing noises. I almost start shaking in frustration if someone near me makes those disgusting noises. Misophonia, my friend. It's a bitch to deal with. People. Dead pixels. Especially on a new screen. People leaving shopping carts behind your car or in parking spaces. People using a instead of an in front of a vowel. Or when they use an in front of a word that doesn't need it at all. Dandruff. Having something stuck in your teeth. Malaria. Hangnails. That tiny piece of nail after having cut your nails. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.